Students, will start with exercise 6.2. In this, we are going to solve problem based on the basic proportionality theorem and converse of basic proportionality theorem. So in this first question, in figure 1 and 2, DE is parallel to BC. DE is parallel to BC. Here also DE is parallel to BC. Find EC in first case, EC in first case, and AD in second case. We need to find AD here. Fine. So I'll solve second one. The first one you should solve by yourself. See, in the second case, I am giving the solution for the second case. Here is a triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, what is given? DE is parallel to BC. DE is parallel to BC. This is given. Now, if D is parallel to BC, what can I write through BPT? AD by DB should be equal to AE by EC. So, AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. What is AD here? I need to calculate that one. I will keep it as it is. What is DB? DB is 7.2. What is AE? AE is 1.8 and EC is 5.4. Okay, I am going to continue here. So AD is equal to 7.2 into 1.8 divided by 5.4. So I can write this as 7.2 into 18 by 54. After decimal, one digit. After decimal, one digit. So I can write 18 by 54. 18 ones are 18 threes are. Next 3 ones are 3 twos are 6 point 1 left 12, 3 fours are 12. So 2.4 centimeter. So AD is equal to 3.4 centimeter. Please note this down. So this will be your homework. You need to solve it by yourself. So please note this down. Dear students, we'll start with second question. We'll continue with second question. E and F are the points on the sides PQ and PR respectively of triangle PQR. This is a triangle PQR. For each of the following cases, state whether EF is parallel to QR. See, if I want to say EF is parallel to QR, what is the condition? So, PE by EQ should be equal to PF by FR. So, the ratio of the sides should be same. So, it's the same thing I am going to write. In the first, I will consider first case. In the first case, so I will write PE by C. If I want to say EF is equal to, EF is parallel to QR, PE by EQ should be equal to PE by EQ should be equal to PF by FR. Now, what is PE here? 3.9 divided by, what is EQ here? 3 centimeter. What is PF here? 3.6. What is FR? 2.4. See, 3 ones are 3 ones are 3 threes are 2 into 12s are 2 18s are. So 1.3 by 1 is not equal to 1.8 divided by 1.2. That is the reason EF is not parallel to QR in this particular case. EF is not parallel to QR in this particular case because PE by EQ is not equal to PF by FR. That is the reason EF is not parallel to QR. So in this first case, in first case, EF is not parallel to QR. This is the first case. So second will be your homework. Third, I am going to solve it for you. So same thing I should write, same ratio PE by EQ should be equal to PF by FR, right? What is PE? 1.28 divided by 2.56. What is P? Sorry. What is P? P is 0.18. PF is EQ is wait. PQ 1.28 centimeter, PR 2.56 centimeter, PE 0.18 centimeter, PF 0.36. Where is PE? PE by EQ. Okay, now in this, sorry, for this, see, in the second case also PE by EQ is equal to PF by FR. In this case, what they have given, see, I can write PE by PQ. Instead of PE by EQ, I can write PE by PQ. I can write. In this case, PF by PR. Can I write? Because why I consider PQ and PR means they have given the value of PQ and PR. I don't know what is EQ and FR. So in the first case, we knew EQ and FR. That is the reason I wrote PE by EQ is equal to PF by FR. But in this third case, they have given PE and PQ. That ratio I need to take. In the introduction part, in one of the problem we proved PE by PQ is equal to PF by PR. You can look back. See, what is PE? 1.28. What is PQ? Where is PQ? 1.28. PE by PQ. What is PE? PE is 0.18. Sorry. PE is 0.18. PQ is 1.28. Sorry. PF 0.36. What is PR? 2.56. I need to verify whether these two ratios are equal or not. What I do? I can write 18 by 128. After decimal 2 digits are there. So 18 by 128. 36 by 256. So 2 18s are 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 8s are 18 by 128 is equal to 18 by 128. Hence, the ratio is equal. That is the reason EF is parallel to QR. EF is parallel to QR. So, in third case, EF is parallel to QR. Please note this down. Third question, in figure, if LM is parallel to CB, this LM is parallel to CB and LN is parallel to CD. Prove that AM by AB is equal to AN by AD. Okay, now in triangle ABC, in triangle ABC, what is given? LM is parallel to BC. So by basic proportionality theorem, what can I write? AM by AB. Why I have written AM by AB instead of AM by MB? But I need to prove AM by AB is equal to AN by AD. That is the reason I am considering AM by AB. AM by AB is equal to AL by ACY. This is basic proportionality theorem because LM, this side is parallel to the BC. That is the reason these two sides are divided in the same ratio. Now I will call it as equation number 1. So in triangle ACD, and what is given? LN is parallel to CD. So what can I write now? AN divided by AD. Because of this I wrote AN by AD instead of AN by ND. AN divided by AD is equal to AL by AC. Why? This is because of basic proportionality theorem, and this is second equation. So from 1 and 2, since RHS is equal and LHS will be obviously equal. So AM by AB is equal to AN by AD. Hence the proof. Please note this down. Fourth question in figure. Wait, I didn't draw the figure. Fourth question in figure. DE is parallel to AC. DF is parallel to AE. Prove that BF by FE is equal to BE by EC. So look at the board. What is given? Say I'll consider triangle ABE. Consider triangle ABE. In that, DF is parallel to AE. DF is parallel to AE. See, in this triangle, if I consider ABE, this DF is parallel to AE, it is given. So what can I write there? So where is ABE? ABE, I can write BD divided by AD is equal to AF divided by. So this is because of basic proportionality theorem. I will call it as equation number 1. Next, in triangle ABC, what is parallel? DE is parallel to AC. DE is parallel to AC. Okay. Now, BD by AD, because D is parallel to AC through basic proportionality theorem, what can I write? BD by AD is equal to BE by EC. BE by C or EC. So this is because of BPT, their basic proportionality theorem. I will call it as equation number 2. Now, from 1 and 2, since LHS is equal, BD by AD, RHS will be obviously equal. So AF by FE is equal to BE by CE. So we proved it. Please note this term. Fifth question, in figure DE is parallel to OQ. This is O. DE is parallel to OQ. DF is parallel to OR. Show that this EF is parallel to QR. When do EF is parallel to QR? So if I know when EF will be parallel to QR, I will come to know what I need to prove. So if PE divided by EQ is equal to PF by FR, if I am able to show that ratio is equal, then I can easily say EF is parallel to QR. So that only I am going to write, that is to the converse of BPT theorem. See, in triangle POQ, what is parallel to what? ED is parallel to OQ, or DE is parallel to OQ. D is parallel to OQ. Okay, fine. What can I write then? PE by EQ is equal to PD by OD. This is D. PD by OD. This is because of basic proportionality theorem, and I'll call it as equation 1. Next, in triangle POR, DF is parallel to OR. This is given. DF is parallel to OR. This is given. I didn't assume it, it is given. So because of that, PF by FR is equal to PD by OD. Why? Because of basic proportionality theorem. I'll call it as equation number 2 from 1 and 2. From 1 and 2, what can I write? See, since RHS is equal, LHS will be obviously equal. PE divided by EQ is equal to PF divided by FR. So I think, no. So we proved PE by EQ is equal to PF by FR. Now, obviously EF will be parallel to QR. Why? Because converse of BP. So we proved EF is parallel to QR. EF is parallel to QR. Please note this down. Sixth question. In figure, ABC are points on OP, OQ and OR respectively. Show that AB is such that ABC are the points on OP, OQ and OR such that AB is parallel to PQ and AC is parallel to PR. Show that BC is parallel to QR. I need to show BC is parallel to QR. Now, in triangle POQ, see, before that I'll tell you in what way we need to approach at the problem. See, how can I show BC is parallel to QR? If I am able to prove OB by BQ is equal to OC by CR, then obviously I can say through the converse of DPT, BC is parallel to QR. If BC is parallel to QR, then only OB by BQ will be equal to OC by CR. So that only I need to prove. Okay. In triangle POQ, AB is parallel to PQ. AB is parallel to, it is given, AB is parallel to PQ. So I consider POQ. See, since AB is parallel to AB is parallel to PQ, what can I write? OB by OQ is equal to OA by PA. So this is through BPT theorem. I'll call it as equation 1. Next, in triangle POR, so AC is parallel to PR. This is given. AC is parallel to PR given. Now, what can I write? Since AC is parallel to PR, I can write OC by CR is equal to OA by AP or PA. So this is through BPT. I'll call it as equation 2. Therefore, from 1 and 2, what can I write? OB by OQ is equal to OC by CR. This is OB by BQ, OB by BQ is equal to OA by AP. So this is OB by BQ. OB by BQ is equal to OC by CR. Why? Because RHS is equal, LHS will be equal. See, since OB by BQ is equal to OC by CR, what can I write? BC is parallel to QR. BC is parallel to QR because converse of BP, basic proportionality theorem. Hence, I have proved this. Please note this. Seventh question, using theorem 6.1. What is theorem 6.1? That is basic proportionality theorem. If a line drawn parallel to the one of the side of a triangle such that it intersects the two sides at the distinct points, the other two sides are divided in the equal ratio. That is the basic proportionality theorem. So what they are saying, prove that, see that using that theorem, prove that a line drawn through the midpoint of one side, a line drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle parallel to the another side bisect the third side. See what they are telling, we are drawing a line, we are drawing a line, that line is drawn from the midpoint of this particular side and it is parallel to this side, and we need to show that it is also bisects this particular side, that is third side. Understood? So midpoint, so we have drawn a line from this midpoint, this parallel line from this midpoint of this particular side AB. Okay, we have drawing it parallel to BC. This is the second side. We need to show third side as, we need to show third side is bisected by this line D. Understood? So how we will show? See, in triangle ABC, DE is parallel to BC. It is given. And even it is given that D is the midpoint of AB. This is also given. Line drawn from midpoint of this side, line drawn from the midpoint of this side, that is D is the midpoint of AB. What can I write? AD is equal to DB. And one more thing, in this triangle D is parallel to BC. Through basic proportionality theorem, what can I write? AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. Since AD by DB, AD is equal to DB, so this will get cancelled. It will be 1 is equal to AE by EC, or else AE is equal to EC. Hence line drawn parallel to the side from the midpoint of one side bisects the third side. Here A is equal to EC means this D is bisecting AC, that is AE is equal to AC. Since line drawn parallel to the side from the midpoint of one side bisects the third side. Please note this down. Eighth question, using theorem 6.2, prove that the line joining the midpoint of any two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side. So what is the 6.2 theorem? That is converse of basic proportionality theorem. What does it states? If a line joining two sides of a triangle, the line joining two sides of a triangle divides the two sides in the equal ratio, then that particular side will be parallel to the third side. So that only we make use of DE. So these are the C. What they are telling, prove that the line joining the midpoint of any two sides. So D and E are the midpoints of AB and AC respectively of triangle ABC. So what we are going to write? In triangle ABC, D and E are the midpoints of sides AB and AC respectively. Okay. Now We'll verify. See if I am able to show AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. Obviously, through converse of basic proportionality theorem, DE will be parallel to BC. That I need to show. So now, since D is the midpoint of AB, what can I write through this? AD is equal to DB and AE is equal to EC. So through this statement, what I can write? AD is equal to DB because D is the midpoint of AB. E is the midpoint of AC. That is the reason AE is equal to EC. Now, I will consider the ratio. AD by DB is equal to 1. So AD by DB, see, AD DB get cancels. And what about AE by EC? AE by EC, even they are equal, which will be equal to 1. Because they are equal, I will get the ratio as 1. Therefore, AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. Since AD by C, I will call it as equation 1. From 1, what I can say? DE is parallel to BC. This is from theorem number 6.2 or converse of BPT, basic proportionality theorem, one and the same. So we proved it. Please note this down. Ninth question: in ABCD is a trapezium. It's a trapezium in which AB is parallel to DC and its diagonals intersect each other at point O. Show that AO is equal to OB. We know that in trapezium one pair of side will be parallel. Now, what I do in the construction part, I will draw a line. See, I show whichever the construction part you are doing, you should do it by the dotted, you should show it by the dotted line. So draw EF parallel to AB, draw EF parallel to AB passing to the point O. Draw line EF parallel to AB through point O. So what is given? What is given to us? AB is parallel to CD. AB is parallel to CD, and what I am doing, what I am going to do, draw EF parallel to AB through point O. Through point O. Okay. Now, in triangle AOB, in triangle ABD, OE is parallel to AB. OE is parallel to AB. What can I write there? AE by ED is equal to OB by OD. Can I write? Now, in triangle ADC, EO is parallel to CD. See, obviously, if AB is parallel to EF, so AB is parallel to CD, I am drawing EF parallel to AB, then I can say EO is parallel to CD. Okay, now, or else I will call it as 1 and 2. I can refer it as from 1 and 2. I can say EO is parallel to CD. Now what can I write? AE by ED. Since EO is parallel to CD, I can apply BPT. AE by ED is equal to AO by OC. Okay. Now I'll call this as equation number 3. So I'll call it as equation number 4. 1, 2. I'll call this as equation number 3. This as equation number 4. I'll continue here. From 3 and 4. From 3 and 4, what can I say? Since LHS is equal, RHS will be equal. OB by OD is equal to. So why did I write this? This is the reason also you should mention basic proportionality theorem. Basic proportionality theorem. Now OB by OD is equal to AO by OC. From 3 and 4, AE by ED, AE by ED, LHS is equal. I can equate RHS. OB by OD is equal to AO by AC. Or else I can write OB by OA is equal to OD by OC. I can interchange. So OB by OA is equal to OD by OC. So, or else I can write AO by OB is equal to OC by OD. So this was required to prove. See, I can interchange the if I'm reversing the ratio here, I should reverse the ratio here. The same thing I have written, AO by OB is equal to OC by OD. Since I am interchanging the numerator and denominator on the LHS, I should interchange numerator and denominator on the right hand side. So that is AO by OB is equal to OC by OD. Please note this down. Tenth question: the diagonals of a quadrilateral ABCD intersect each other at point O. Diagonals AC and BD are the diagonals of quadrilateral ABCD. Intersect each other at point O such that AO by BO is equal to CO by DO. Show that ABCD is a trapezium exactly opposite to the previous question. Earlier they had given this is a trapezium. We were supposed to show AO by BO is equal to CO by DO. Now what they are stating, AO by BO is equal to CO by DO. I need to prove this as a trapezium. Okay. Now what I do, see if I am able to show, say I don't know the relations between AB and CD. So to show the quadrilateral as a trapezium, I need to show at least one pair of a side. I need to show one pair of a sides are parallel to each other. If one pair of a sides of a quadrilateral are parallel to each other, then we call that quadrilateral as trapezium. So for that, to prove, I draw EO parallel to AB. Okay. So given, what is given? AO by OB is equal to CO by OD, or else AO by CO is equal to OB by OD. If this is given, okay, I'll call it as equation number 1. Next, draw OE parallel to, since construction part I am indicating it by dotted line, AOE parallel to AB. Now in triangle in triangle ABD, in triangle ABD, what is there? Since I have drawn EO is parallel to, since I have drawn EO is parallel to AB, what can I write? AE by ED is equal to OB by OD. Fine. Now I'll call it, see why this is, because of basic proportionality theorem. I'll call it as equation number 2. From 1 and 2, what can I write? I can write AO by CO AO by CO is equal to AE by ED. Can I write? AO by CO is equal to AE by ED because the right hand side is equal. I can equate left hand side. AO by CO is equal to AE by ED. See. Now we proved that AO by CO is equal to AE by ED. So by converse of BPT, what can I say? EO is parallel to CD. EO is parallel to CD. This is from converse of BPT or theorem number 6.2. Since EO is parallel to CD and EO is parallel to AB, what can I write? AB is parallel to CD. Since AB is parallel to CD, therefore I will call it as equation number 3. So equation 3 concludes us that from equation 3, from 3 what we can say? ABCD is a trapezium. ABCD is a trapezium. So we proved AB is parallel to CD. So please note this one. One more thing I forgot to tell. See, why we concluded ABCD as a trapezium? In the beginning only I told you, if I am able to show one pair of the quadrilateral are parallel, one pair of side of a quadrilateral are parallel, then I can conclude this as a trapezium. So I showed AB is parallel to CD, one pair of sides of a quadrilateral are parallel. That is the reason I concluded from equation 3 ABCD is a trapezium. Please note this term.